What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Friday to you. Hope you have a great start to your weekend. And somebody I know, he always going to have a good start to his weekend. As you can see, this is the segment we are talking about today, Coach Prime. Before we get into that, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Well, it was announced on Thursday by Sports Illustrated that they had chosen their sports person of the year. And that person is Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes. Now, he is back on the cover of Sports Illustrated in what, a little over a year and a half ago. About a year and a half ago, he was on a cover again when he was at Jackson State with his son Shedeur and his prize recruit Travis Hunter. So fast forward a year and a half later, here he is, been named Sports Person of the Year for Sports Illustrated. Now, we're going to get into some numbers, and this is even because of the number 4 and 8. Yes, they finished the year 4 and 8, but his impact, we're talking about football, but his impact, it had a bigger impact on the community in Boulder. Here's some numbers that I found from veteran sports writer Pat Ford, who did a feature piece on Coach Prime. And some of these numbers are: the first year applications are up 26.4% year over year at the university. Black or African American applications are up 80.6%. Non-resident applications are up 29.8%. And international applications are up 38.4% from 97 countries, including 16 that didn't have any applications last year. Now, we're going to flip these numbers. We're going to go to the merchandising and the football game attendance. How was those numbers affected? Now, the September sales at the school's online team store were up 2,544% over the same month in 2022. Every home game in the 50,183-seat Folsom Field was sold out for the first time in school history. If you visit Boulder, Colorado, the Convention and Visitors Bureau calculates that the total economic impact of the first 4 home games, where attendance was up nearly a third over last year, was an estimated $77.8 million, a massive jump from 2022. So again, the Coach Prime effect in Boulder, not only did it get the hype about the football program, but it brought in massive dollars to the Boulder, Colorado community. So again, some people were throwing some shade at Sports Illustrated for naming him because of his record. Obviously 4 and 8, that wasn't that great, but it was his first year. I think a lot of people was expecting much more, and I wasn't. I'm a Coach Prime supporter, but I knew this was his first year. He was trying to build this thing from the ground up after they only won 1 game last year. They started off on a 3-game winning streak. Everybody got hyped, but I was like, just pump your brakes. That's great. But, man, this is a process. And then, you know, they went into the little slump. They lost the last 6 of their 7 games, again, to finish 4 and 8, and didn't become bowl eligible. But considering where this program was last year, you have to say this was a success. And why not? Coach Prime should have been named the Sports Person of the Year. You know, there's also the headlines about people, recruits decommitting. He's had a few in the last couple of weeks to decommit. But that's normal. That's college football. Ask Nick Saban at Alabama how many has he had decommit in his 10+ years at Alabama. Or Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney, Georgia coach Kirby Smart. Just ask some of the veteran coaches. This is part of the program. So I wouldn't say, I think people looking at these players decommitting as they don't like Coach Prime. I don't think so. I think they just want to see if there's a better opportunity there for them somewhere else. So I get that. But back to Coach Prime being Sports Person of the Year. Again, 4 and 8, not a great look, but if you look at the totality of what he came into, bringing in a whole lot of new players, all that, I think, you know, you have to say the first year was a success, and to be named Sports Person of the Year, I think it was a touchdown, no pun intended. I'd like to know what you guys think about Coach Prime being named Sports Person of the Year. Make sure you drop a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channels if you haven't already done so, and make sure you leave a comment. Talk to me. Want to know what your thoughts on this. Again, I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.